Can money buy happiness? This question has been asked countless times, and yet the answer remains elusive. But if we were to study the life of the happiest man on earth, we might find some surprising answers. In a small town nestled between the rolling hills and lush green valleys was born a man named Jack. Jack was no different from the other boys in the town, but his perspective towards life was unique. Jack's parents were simple folks. They lived a life of modest means, but taught Jack the most profound lesson of all, the art of being content. Jack was a happy child, not because he had the best toys or the tastiest candies, but because he found joy in the simplest of things. As Jack grew older, his infectious happiness started gaining attention. He was known far and wide as the boy with the ever-present smile. But life wasn't always rosy for Jack. He faced trials and tribulations, experienced loss and heartbreak, but he never let the harsh realities of life wipe the smile off his face. Jack's journey into adulthood was marked by his pursuit of happiness, not the fleeting, momentary happiness that comes from material possessions, but the deep, lasting happiness that comes from within. He worked as a gardener, tending to the plants with love and care. He found joy in the blooming flowers, in the humming bees, and the rustling leaves. His work wasn't just a means to earn a living, it was his source of happiness. Jack's life wasn't devoid of sorrow or pain, but he had a knack for finding happiness even in the darkest corners. He understood that happiness isn't a destination, but a journey. He knew that happiness isn't something you find, but something you cultivate within yourself. As Jack grew older, he continued to spread happiness wherever he went. His life became an inspiration for many. People came from far and wide to meet the happiest man on earth, to learn the secret of his happiness. But Jack had no secret formula. His advice was simple: seek contentment, not perfection. In Jack's life, we find a profound lesson. Happiness doesn't come from material possessions or achievements. It comes from within. It comes from being content with what you have, from appreciating the simple pleasures of life. Jack's story shows us that happiness isn't about having everything, but about finding joy in everything you have. To summarize, the happiest man on earth wasn't the richest or the most successful. He was a man who found joy in the simplest things, who understood that happiness is a journey, not a destination. He was a man who sought contentment, not perfection. The life of Jack, the happiest man on earth, teaches us that happiness is within everyone's reach. It's not about what you have, but how you perceive what you have. It's about finding joy in the ordinary and contentment in the imperfect. So, can money buy happiness? Perhaps not. But contentment can cultivate it, and that is a lesson worth remembering.